We'll get underway with 5, 6, 4, 8, 10 red lights. Now they're all gone and we're away. Nick Randell will lead us away. This camera angle's not ideal for seeing the start. Nick Randell's had a great start. Aaron Heather has not. He has dropped back and been swamped by Brian Tan and Momo off the line. Nick Randell into turn one leads us away. Not a bad start for Ben Curtis. He's in the midfield, manages to avoid collisions and back in Decker's land. There is sadness. Unlucky Deckers.
A higher tier, that is. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. See if that fear is met.
Our race leader, Nick Randell, is around. So our race leader has had a moment. I don't know whether he's had that on his own or he's had some help, but he is all the way back down to P8 now. So all the work to do now for Nick Randell.
I don't know. It looked like he'd gone into the wall on the inside from what I saw.
Oh no! Neil's had a spin.
Oh no, Neil.
It's everyone's having a spin. It's going to be whoever doesn't spin tonight.
These medium tyres, there's some pit stops starting soon, I can imagine, because a few of these guys are struggling for some grip at the moment.
Didn't drop too many places. This front sort of 7 cars have really made some nice gaps to the rest of the field. So Neil drops back to P5, and as you said, probably get his pit stop out of the way now. A couple more pens coming through. Nick Randell grabs himself 3 seconds. Hats off to this man, by the way. Corbin, I don't know where he started. I'm just going to have a look. He's made up 6 spots from the start. As I said, coming up from Tier 3 last season, really mixing it with the Tier 2 boys here.
He's an old Alfa Romeo teammate of mine, and he improves dramatically week on week. He puts in a lot of practice, and his pace is a reflection of that.
He's another one who's part of the Chair Gaming gang. And he's got a beautiful little desk plant that he sits next to his monitor, and it just calms him down, I reckon, and keeps him composed. And it's doing wonders for him for the moment. He's up here in P4.
We've also got Declan pitting, by the way. So we've had 2 pit this lap as the pit stop start. Is that Dale? Is the only one on mediums that hasn't pitted now? Yeah. And he's racing with some people now.
Yeah, he's got Corbin and Ben in front of him on fresh hards, and as we've already discussed, those hards take a little while to warm up, so Dale can get 1 or 2 cheeky moves done here. Oh no, that ain't it.
Oh, that's not the way to take that corner.
He did have someone, I think he saw someone throw it up the inside there. That was Andres, who's on a charge, catching all these people with fresh tires. He's zooming.
Yeah, he's a warmed up.
Yeah, able to drive that close. Wow.
So Brian Tan is in. Brian is putting the mediums on. He's planning on taking them 16 laps to the end. And it looks like he may actually come out in front of Momo. No, Momo's just going to get him. They're going to be side by side into turn 1, those 2 Ferrari drivers. But Brian Tan actually has made that work. He's overcut his teammate. And he is now on the faster compound.
Oh, a bit wide there from Brian.
He's run it a little wide there. Oh!
Good racing.
So Momo manages to wrangle back the lead there. Great stuff from those 2 not to touch each other.
That'll be a warning there for Momo, though. He went wide there. That is the corner there, turn 4. That's where most of the warnings will be coming in.
Sector 1 spin.
Good. Nick Randell.
Nick Randell is dead. Our pole sitter is dead.
And this
we have a safety car.
Kenneth is going to be loving this because he can pit under safety car and lose less time than he was going to lose. Oh, gee, that car is in the middle of the road. I'm glad it is a safety car. This would be a real-life safety car for sure. Wow. Okay. Full safety car as well.
It up, doesn't it? That undoes all that hard work those Ferrari drivers put in to build such a monstrous gap that is now gone.
Here we go. Let's look at these soft tyres down the straight here. There's no DRS, but there's plenty of battery. You would expect Bevis to get on the brakes pretty hard down the inside of Suma here, and he does. Does that open the door for Ethan Small with all that extra grip? There's a bit of a touch there. Suma getting his elbows out, trying to defend his position. He wants to hold on. He does down the inside into turn 2.
It's going to
But
round the
softs,
outside
look at
though.
all the grip on the outside there. Wowee.
Oh, there'll be a touch there.
Great driving from both.
Someone's had a spin though.
There's a yellow flag. Andre's. Is that Andre?
Dale or Declan?
Deckers.
Deckers, I think, on 20 lap old hards has fallen back a little bit.
Good racing from the midfield here.
Now-
Oh, DNF! No!
Aaron Heather.
Out of the chicane. He
There
must
won't
have
be a
done
safety
bit of
car
curve
now.
and-
We're on the last lap, so this is it. Just want to keep an eye on this one. The soft tyres sending it up the inside of the boss is never a good idea, but I reckon he's going to have a go. Oh my God! Careful!
That was tight.
He would have been kicked out of OOR if he turned over.
Banned.
Nah, that was just hard racing. Last lap.
Yeah, Ethan
Brian
Small
Tan
managed to
takes
get
the win.
one done, but it's Brian Tan who comes across the line in P1. Nice work, Bryce Salts. Momo falls down the
Momo's
field
spun.
somehow. I don't know what the hell's happened to
Momo's
Momo, whether he
spun
picked up
on
some
the last
penalties there at the
corner.
end, but it looks like Ben Curtis has grabbed P2.
What?
Momo has spun coming out of the last
Has he
corner on the last lap.
really? Wow, we missed
He
that.
has.
So that makes Corbin
Oh.
Hanna on debut in Tier 2 on the podium. Wowee.
Oh no, the Ferrari master plan falls apart again.
What has happened to
Momo will
Momo?
be
This is why we need a replay function.
Oh,
He's gassed it up in the last corner and he's looped it around on the last
I
lap.
hope he wasn't showing off and doing skids.
Bevis
He would be
Lau is
doing
your
himself.
Codemasters driver of the day. But there you go, Tier 2. Again, I told you, Jacob, don't say things because then bang, Tier 2 goes off chops. This is our man Bryce Saltz coming out to celebrate a round 1 victory here in Tier 2. And he does indeed have Alpine's Ben Curtis up there. He's taken his VR goggles off and he'll give a bit of a champagne shower to Brian here. And in P3, Corbin Hanger. That's a massive W for the Pingu. Great stuff. Nice work, Brian Tan, Ben Curtis, and Corbin Hanna. 1, 2, 3 tonight. Absolute scenes on the last lap there. Poor old Momo having some form of issue that we just didn't catch.